Western Mass News 11 at 11.
And we appreciate you spending 11 minutes with us here at 11. Thanks so much. We're beginning tonight with developing news out of Springfield. 2 people were shot, including a young boy in the area of Kenyon Street this afternoon. Welcome to Western Mass News 11 at 11. I'm Wesley Days. Both people were sent to the hospital. One adult man has non-life-threatening injuries. Meantime, the boy is dealing with some serious injuries himself. Western Mass News reporter Olivia Hickey joins us live in studio after speaking with residents in that area. And Olivia, this isn't anything new for those residents.
Wesley, I'm told by people on and off camera this isn't the first shooting they've experienced while living in this neighborhood.
And I hear this really loud bang, bang, bang noise, and then I hear someone like yelling.
Springfield resident William Martin was spending time outside on his porch with friends when he heard a loud noise. Martin and his friend looked around the corner of his house near Oak Grove Avenue and jumped into action.
I saw a guy laying on the ground. My friend grabbed some medical supplies, and this was before any police or anyone got there, and he applied pressure, and I was there with him.
Springfield police spokesperson Ryan Walsh reports officers responded to the area of Kenyon Street just before 4 o'clock in the afternoon for a shot spotter activation. That's where officers found 2 people with gunshot wounds, one an adult man with non-life-threatening injuries, and a juvenile boy suffering from serious injuries. This is what the scene looked like when our Western Mass News crews arrived Saturday afternoon. You can see multiple police cruisers and parts of the area taped off. Residents say this isn't the first time a scene like this has popped up in their neighborhood. Martin's housemate Nolan Perry tells us off camera there have been shootings in the area before, just months ago. A shooting took place just blocks away. Perry says he doesn't feel too safe in the neighborhood.
That just happened like right next to my house that I've been sleeping at.
Springfield police detectives are currently investigating the shooting. No word yet on any arrests in the case. We'll keep you updated on air and online with the latest details. Reporting live in studio for Western Mass News, I'm Olivia Hickey.